Good morning. Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday. Looks like we have a little bit of a sell off today. You know, market just barely opened just a couple of minutes ago. Um, Give me a second here. I'm checking the feed over to X. Looks like we have a little bit of a sell off today. Looks good there. Looks like they can hear me. Yeah, I think everything today, we're going to check oil. Oil's up again. I honestly think pretty much the story's just what the market's affecting us. Our story over here, we're going to look at some news and whatnot, but pricing is pretty much everything to do with pricing is pretty much, my lighting's horrible here. I'm going to lose my little picture in picture. I got to take the time. I've been so busy with this stuff we're doing with CoinZoom and busy bull posting the Bitcoin bull here for having some fun with Jason and whatnot. But anyway, just everything. This is the Bitcoin Daily. We'll check. It all has to do with the macro. Really has nothing to do with all has to do with the war. Probably everything to do with just what's happened with the stock markets. We got some earnings on deck. Got some, the normal jitters. We have these ups and downs with the chips. People taking profit. Are they worth what they're worth? So much CapEx spending and stuff going into AI. Every few days, the market gets a little bit nervous about valuations and whatnot, and we get a little up and down, a little bit of market jitters. That's kind of what we're dealing with. Let's take a look over at the traditional market, everything that's going on there. First off, the crazy thing, crude oil. And like I say, the market's now been open for about 5 minutes. Crude oil, let me just refresh this and check these numbers. But crude oil up, right? Remember we were $68, $69 when things were a little more copacetic than they are now. Right now, 86.43. It was 87 earlier this morning when I checked. So basically up another 2.48%. So you think about it, damn near $18, $20 from where it was. That per barrel. So that's definitely not going to help things. And obviously there's increased escalation. We're not hearing that much. But whether we hear or not, I think what really matters, I honestly think what really matters is we look at the oil and we see where it's at. And oil's 248. NASDAQ down 0.47. Dejan, what's up, my brother? I'm going to put my little picture here, man, so I can give you a little salute. My lighting sucks in here. I was going to do this from my office. We've got a studio in the office. We've got my lighting's so shitty here. I got to get new lighting. But my office is great. We're on a golf course. Got a big mountain behind us. I was honestly going to go do it all from the office every day, but it's like 30 minutes from here. Haven't even done it once. I've been doing this but yeah, good to see you, Dejan, back in the trenches. I've known Dejan for freaking 5 years out here. So good to see you, man. Yeah, but I've been doing this, I don't know, a few months now, 3-4 months. And I'm live streaming to YouTube as well. And I'm doing some stuff on TikTok. Haven't live streamed on TikTok, but I'm going to. But my handles are all the same everywhere at Crypto Bull Ron. So yeah, good to see you, Dejan. We just kind of do this up until the top of the hour. Of course, Dejan's been there hanging with me with the GM Bitcoin Morning Show since we started. So Mr. Heine hit a hole-in-one yesterday, dude. Has video evidence and everything. Could have faked it, but I believe him. Said it's his second hole-in-one. That's awesome, man. But that was cool. Congrats to that. Mr. Heine came here. He's listening over on YouTube, so appreciate you. Dejan says, I have a few guys making money on TikTok, mostly shop stuff. Yeah, you know what, Dejan? I spent a lot of the last 20-something years. I've been out of it for a while now. Did the salt mine and all that. But honestly, I did a lot in distribution. Moved probably $1 billion in product through the .com era and after. And I'm really intrigued by this live selling. I'm just dabbling, right? Because I don't know if I'll have time to mess with it. But I've actually been hooking up with some vendors, stuff, looking at this TikTok live selling and stuff, not just live, but the TikTok shops. Met with the people who run TikTok shops. They're Chinese. TikTok got bought by Oracle. The TikTok shop's still owned by the Chinese part of it, but met with them, looking at, I'm kind of thinking of it, but I don't know. I may honestly not have time to do it, but yeah, I'll have to talk to you about it. I think it's interesting. I think, I came from that world, right? I not only had, one of the largest internet malls, but I also supplied, I had 75,000 websites I drop ship products for. Yeah, anyway, it's interesting. If I did it, I'd refire up my warehouse and then I would just, buy in huge bulk and then I wouldn't even ship it. I would just, but I would control the products and then I would have the TikTokers sell it and give them a bigger cut. And of course I'd have TikTok shops do all the fulfillment stuff, but I don't know. That's not fully up to speed yet, like Amazon is. But anyway, it's interesting. It's way cheaper. I think it's the next big thing. I honestly do. I think it's going to put a death knell in eBay and stuff like that. And I really believe it's going to take a huge chunk of Amazon to billions of dollars. But yeah, hey there, Gain Shillis. How you doing, man? Another got the apples there. That's part. You see the apples in the profile. That's on X. That's us talking about the Bitcoin bull. But yeah, hey Scott, happy Wednesday. Also runs the Heine Coin morning show that I'm on every morning, and Scott's also my co-host on the Bitcoin show. Oh, TBB saying back to 19 million. Let's take a quick look at that. Cut the line for Bitcoin. Yeah, and the chart's shit here, but yeah, 18.8 million. I hate it. I don't know why. It's not every Dex screener is not, or Dex, yeah. It does not do a good job on the charts for a couple of them. But anyway, listen, we started talking about this at 150,000 a couple weeks ago. We're up like, I don't even know, 120x. But I bought more at 7.2 million. I bought more the other day at 12.4. Yeah, we almost hit 21 million yesterday. And then we dropped down to about 16.6 this morning. And now we're back to 18.8, which is part of it. People booking some profit. But the Bitcoin bull, our guy Jason AI Williams, man, we're having fun, making a lot of money. Anyway, we'll talk more about that in a second. But let's look at check in on our Bitcoin stuff. Make sure we get the news in, because I am going to talk about Robinhood Chain, talk about Ansem, Cash Cat, and of course TBB, the Bitcoin bull. We are having a lot of fun. Bull posting our brains out, and it's a blast, man. Bitcoin 65,827. We're down 0.8, so we're doing a little better. If you look at on the hourly here, we're up a little bit, yeah, since the show started. So nice. Because we were down like, when I did my TikTok update earlier, Bitcoin was down 1.4%. So I'll take it. A little bit of a rebound. I don't think there's really anything bad going on other than the oil is freaking up $20, but almost at 87. Ethereum 1934. We're up positive 2%. Great gain. Shilla said we clipped all the way down to 13 million. Yeah, now we're back to 19. I wanted to buy that dip. It happened during, I think it was during Scott's show today. And I just wasn't able to move fast enough to buy the dip at all, but I don't care. I bought the dip at 12.4 the other day. And then now we're up, and now look at us all the way back to, 18.8, 19 million. Yeah, man. Yeah, Quantum. I'm making these bad Apple memes. So it's funny, Jason, there's somebody, I don't know who made the apple. I've been using the apple to FUD everything. So yeah, I'm having fun with the bad apple memes, man. AI sometimes doesn't cooperate, but yeah, it's funny, some funny stuff. But anyway, let's look also XRP. XRP, we're looking at $1.14, let's call it, up 0.2. It actually didn't drop as much. It didn't drop as much, and now it's holding pretty strong today. Solana was dropping the most. Let's see where it's back to. It's at 77.75, down 0.6. So yeah, everything's having a little rebound, including the traditional markets. And then listen, I'm looking at Ansem, and I'm looking at Ansem, the Black Bull, which I don't own any more of, and I'm looking at Cash Cat to kind of judge the back and forth between those two chains, because those are kind of the biggest, not the biggest meme coins at all, but just kind of this latest ones that are running. Ansem 187, you can see the chart there. And Cash Cat, Ansem was up to like 450 million at its high, and yesterday it was like 220. Cash Cat 60 million. Yesterday it got up to about 80. So that's the back and forth between those two. And of course, our guy, the Evil Ape, our buddy Elk, he's been helping us push the Bitcoin Bull. So we've been helping him. 166 went from 30,000 all the way to 500,000. To be honest with you, I'm going to kind of start DCAing now. It's a little bit of a pullback, but Quantum says Easy still at war with Jason. Yeah, I don't think they're a direct war, and I think there's kind of been a little bit of been on spaces together. Yeah, Easy had me blocked. I had him blocked. We're unblocked now. I think that's pretty blown over. They had their deal over the hot sauce, but yeah, Dejan wondering about Sui. Yeah, I'm going to start adding Sui back in as well. Not hearing much about it, but I know they're building behind the scenes. I've been talking to a few people lately about Sui. I think a lot. Now, of course, the Robinhood chain, all that takes a lot of momentum, can take a little bit of love away from Sui. But yeah. So Quantum, I think Easy and Jason, they were on a stage last night. I think I'd say it's 99% blown over. But TBB, yeah, that's good when TBB pops back. So Evil Ape, bit of a dip. I'm going to start DCAing big. I took some profits at that crazy high the other day. I'll start coming back in for sure. Yeah, TBB to go down to go from 20, almost 21 million on a wick, all the way down to 13, and now back to around 19. I think that's strong. I think 21 million's in the air. And I'll say one thing, and then we'll jump into the news. We got about 15 minutes to go through all the news. Welcome to everyone. Bunch of people live on YouTube, also on mostly over there on X. So appreciate you guys. It's kind of a sideways day today. I'm blaming it just on kind of the pullback in the chips and profit taking. We got some earnings coming up, and the war isn't helping, but I'd say it's a macro pullback that's affecting us a little. I don't think it's going to be too crazy. I mean, think about it. Bitcoin was barely holding on to 62,000. Now we're over 65. I'll take it. We got Clarity Act news, got the war escalating, and a little bit of back and forth with earnings and chips. That's just seasonal daily stuff. Nothing major. But I wanted to say something yesterday. Gosh dang, I wonder. Let me see. Well, you can look it up. I think I tweeted it, but I should have pulled it up. Jason used to be on TV all the time and stuff. He's very charismatic, good-looking guy, freaking in great shape. You know what I mean? Yesterday, but I think because of the Bitcoin bull. Now let me, for those of you that are new or don't understand it, I'm going to pull up holders. There's 18, totally organic, nothing fake. No bots, no fake volume, no fake people. This is completely organic, right? 1,875. That top wallet, 68.83. That's Jason's dev wallet that he's not selling any of that, right? He's been airdropping it. He's been giving it to the bag workers. He's working on some different algorithm. That's basically money that over time, as the liquidity's there, is going to come back to the community. He's already given away, I'd say, well, I can do the math here. Let me tell you how much he's probably given away. He's given away, so we got let's call it a 19 million market cap. He's given away 1.17% of the supply. So he's given away 225,000 already, and he's being judicious about it. But that money comes back in airdrops and bringing new people in, and people are making memes. People are who are doing hosting shows, people who are pulling the wagon in essence. So keep that in mind. If you think we're going to run out of steam, Jason A. Williams now has now listen. We know that he can't just dump 12.8 million. It would tank the chart. But as momentum grows, we hold volumes as the buyers come in, as the diamond hand it holds it. Eventually, he's got, in theory, 12.8 million to sprinkle back on the community. Now let's fast forward to 100 million, which I think we'll hit. I think we'll hit 100 million, no question. Then it becomes $68,083,830 to give back, right? And of course, we got to make the market. It's a slow grind. This is no fly-by-night, quick overnight thing. But it's about 21 days now, a little over 3 weeks. Pretty much started like the last day or the last day of June, first day of July, something like that. Okay, and that's what's happening. Now, yesterday, Jason went on Gemini, one of the biggest exchanges in the world. They have a podcast. He went on there and absolutely slayed it. Had his sunglasses on. Has his freaking Patek Philippe orange rubber watch band, well over 100,000, maybe $200,000-$300,000 watch. He's chewing gum. He's having fun. He's charismatic. He's joking around. He knows everything about Bitcoin, everything about crypto, talking the Bitcoin bull, having him pull up the chart, showing it just going up. I wish I could show you here. This, let me see if it'll work on the 4 hour. It pisses me off, this. Let me see if I can get the stupid chart. No, I think the candles are just too big I don't know, this stupid deck screener. I'll pull it up on another chart one of these days. But anyway, he's killing it, man. He's absolutely killing it. And he's so charismatic. He's so good. And everyone knows him. He's recruiting people. He's going to go on TV. I'm telling you, this thing, I believe, very easily could. I know it's going to 100 million. That's not even in question. Question is, can we hit 1 billion? That's my question. Can we hit multiple billions? This is going to be around for a while. I still think it's early. I think it, Ansem right now, yesterday, 220 million. If we get that, think about that. If we hit what Ansem did yesterday, what's that, a 10x from here? 11x from here. So I think it's a good long-term play. Get in, have some fun, work some bags. And anyway, let's look at some of the, we'll check back on the market after we kind of hit some of the news here. Fear and greed at 20. Extreme fear hasn't changed in over 2 weeks now, which is interesting. Stuck, man, like the speedometer won't work. Stuck there at extreme fear. We've been in extreme fear for 7, 8, 9, 10 months now. So that's good. It is what it is, man. You buy when I was on a space last night. What was he saying? Red days or bread days or something like that. I don't know. But it was a good space. He got his space today. Ben, I don't know his whole thing, but he runs a great space. Got all these little taglines, he says, that are great. Peter Schiff. Now, let me tell you a little history. Jason A. Williams debated Peter Schiff on CNBC or Fox Business, right, about this. But here, Peter Schiff, now he's got a new lie to tell. Tokenized gold saves all the problems Bitcoin pretended to solve but can't. Arguing if you want to know what digital gold is, tokenized gold. It's not Bitcoin. Shut the hell up, Peter. Now, we know Peter's an engagement farmer. We know he's in the gold business. But listen, tokenized gold is great. I'd much rather use tokenized gold than physical gold. Oh, there it is. Red days or bread days. Yeah, that was great, man. That was, I liked his, that's a good, I like that. And that's the truth, man. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. Buy when there's blood in the streets, even if it's your own blood. Baron Rothschild, man. Anyway, listen, it does solve some problems, but it doesn't solve them all, right? You still have third-party risk. You still got to host it. You still got all kinds of stuff, right? It's not the same, Peter. But nice try, dumbass. Let's move on. But it is funny that, and it's funny, he was telling his own tired things. Jason was laughing at him, man. Look that up. Jason Williams, Peter Schiff debate. Oh, it was hilarious. Now, JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon says he wouldn't buy stocks or long-term treasury bond right here. He warned that investors are underestimating risks that could disrupt equity and debit markets. Exactly my point. Exactly why I'm buying Bitcoin. You have sector rotation. Bitcoin's already at or near its lows, right? These others are at all-time highs, the markets. So that's why I'm buying when the money rotates over. That's why I do it. Okay, got some pro tip here from Ron. On deck screener for chart not loading, right click inside chart, reset chart, should load. Let me try it one time. I don't know if this mouse works on the right. Okay, I'm going to play with that. I'll figure it out. I see, yeah, oh, hey, there we go. So this is the 4-hour chart, right? And thank you, prosumers from X, man. Appreciate you. That's great. So here we are. I didn't know that. So yeah, I right-clicked and then a little reset window came up, a little circle, refreshed it. Thank you. I haven't paid that. I'm not looking at this chart that much, and it works great on my phone. But anyway, appreciate that. So here we are. He had the guys pull this up yesterday at Gemini. Said, is that not a Picasso? This is the 4-hour chart. We see that little dip, right? We see yesterday we wicked to 20,085,000. We know 21 millions. We're saying 21 millions programmed. And now we almost hit it yesterday. And then that crazy wick. And Jason said it. Hey, smart money. Here's your entry. And guess what? Here we are now almost back to 19 million. So thank you. Yeah. And that is a Picasso. I appreciate that, man. See, we got the freaking bunch of brainiacs here on the in the chat. Great group of smart people. And hey, don't forget to join me here in a minute on we will here, let me pull up my this window here too. Sorry. I lost it to get the chat. Yeah, a bunch of people on X. Appreciate it. A bunch of people on YouTube. Yeah, a sideways day, but that isn't, he said, isn't that a Picasso? It was cool to see that, and it is. Beautiful chart, right? Look, looks like we started June 30th. Was that first candle. Okay, I had a glitch on my phone that cost me $250,000 on entry on this. I don't want to think about it, but my phone froze up. I couldn't sell that initial dip and lost $2,200 in profit. It went back down to 150. I would have put it back in. Anyway, I don't want to think. There's nothing I can do about it. Had to hard reset my phone twice. Took me like 4 hours to get it. Anyway, yeah, little glitch like that. Me not having Wi-Fi cost me $250,000 in money I'd have right now in Bitcoin Bull. But that's okay. That happens. You can't. I'm super happy because I'm up like 120x. And I'm still buying, honestly. I'll still buy at this level. My first entry in Pepe was 24 million. And I made a bunch of money on that. Like literally hundreds of thousands of dollars. So anyway, cool. Thanks for that clip, Peter. I want to look at Peter Schiff for sure. Jamie Dimon. So listen, that's why I'm buying Bitcoin. Bitcoin's out of favor. Everyone's pissing their pants over AI and all these, Elon's IPOs and stuff. That's when you skate to where the puck's going, not where it is. Someone once said. Okay, XRP Ledger has now surpassed 1 million agentic transactions. AI agents is the new thing, right? And so they're obviously gearing up for that. They've already done 1 million transactions over there. Hey, Justin Trades, GM, man. Appreciate it. Bunch of people on X, bunch of people on YouTube. Thanks for joining me. We're here every day, Monday through Friday. The market's open. We'll jump on here for about 30 minutes and talk news and talk markets. And then, of course, I have my GM Bitcoin morning show I've been doing on X for 5 years now. And join me over there as well. So good to see everyone there. Pavel Durov confirmed this summer a native non-custodial Gram wallet lands inside every Telegram app. Wayne Gretzky, thank you, Dejan. Wayne Gretzky. I knew it. The great one, Wayne Gretzky. Over 1 billion users are going to get zero access to a wallet, right? So don't fade this Gram. I think Jason Williams mentioned that he was keeping his eye on this on the show yesterday because they were asking him. Yeah, hey, Apple Gang, Justin, man, love it. I'm having so much fun with this. And I'm thinking, man, what if when he hit 1 billion, Jason's going to have $690 million in that wallet. He's going to do good things, probably start a foundation. Who knows, man? But that's a lot of money coming back. We never had this. And we're really uniting. He's rallying the troop. He's coalescing everyone together. man, if we move together, we can do amazing things. That's what happened with Pepe. But this good news. I own some Gram. It's its own blockchain. It was Ton before, and now they've changed it to Gram. And I kind of lost focus. I need to buy more though. I'm really looking into this. I'm going to be doubling down hard on Gram. I've been buying for years now, ever since it came out. But I think it's a good one, man. I think it's a good one. And huge for adoption. How can that not kill it? So many people use Telegram. Most of us use Telegram. Clarity Act, there's supposed to be some news out today. Republican leadership will brief crypto industry stakeholders on the latest Clarity Act later this morning. We'll see. They need to get that passed. I don't know. It's 50-50 right now. It's a coin toss. We're going to find out. Japan may be closer to rate hike as the weaker yen continues to drive inflation. That could be a landmine down the road. Not as bad as it was since that carry trade is kind of unwound, but it still always hurts the market. Robinhood chain, 24-hour DEX volume continues to surge, hitting 447.4 million. I bought my first coin yesterday. I was getting it ready, getting my wallet set up, and I bought my first one. Some of the guys that are supporting TBB, they were talking about a buff cat, so I bought some just to look at it, just to figure it out. Don't know shit about it, but I know some other people. I'm going to play over there a little bit, but I see people supporting us. I'm going to support them. Throw a little at whatever they're riding for. But man, we're seeing so many people talking about TBB. So many shows. Anthropic and AMD sign a multi-billion-dollar, could be worth tens of billions of dollars, AI server deal per the Wall Street Journal. AI is not going away, but it's taking all the air out of the room. But I'm telling you, crypto will come back. Kraken, their X stocks is now expanding to Hong Kong, UK, European, South Korean equities. By the way, man, we had some Chinese people coming in and joining the communities too. It was fun. I lived over there. I went to college in Taiwan actually, so I speak a little bit of Chinese, and they some of them spoke English, and we're moving forward, man. But yeah, Dejan likes YOLO and Tendies. I'll check those out. I'm buying a few just for fun, right? Throwing a few $100 here, a few $100 there, hoping some of it sticks. Take one last look at Bitcoin, and I got to jump over top of the hour, jump over to the show over there. Bitcoin, how are we looking? This looks like 65,856. Let that chart pull up, and I will kind of end it with that. Okay, Bitcoin 69,913. Looks like how are we looking on the hour today? I'm trying to, what are we doing here? Oh yeah, hour's still going up, still good. We're down 1.3. We were down 2.4 earlier, man. Well, thank you for joining me, Joe. Join me over on the Opening Bell Crypto. This is Opening Bell Bitcoin Morning Show over there. We'll continue the conversation. Appreciate everyone listening live. It's a sideways day. We'll get